Hello, hello, hello. I am the African Witch Bitch Hoodoo practitioner. It's been a while since I did a spell, but I think that this motherfucker is warranted. It's warranted, it's warranted. Now, we are in a certain social climate. I'm going to try my best to do this spell without getting too goddamn irritated. See, y'all already know that I have a tendency to pop the fuck off. I have a filthy ass mouth. So if your children is around, tell them to go on somewhere. This grown folks' business, okay? I don't need them listening to Auntie. I don't want them going to school repeating the words that Auntie is about to say because they about to get said. Now, we're in a certain social climate, and I'm not saying any names, but use your intuition and your spirit team to guide you into them telling you who the fuck I'm talking about. We got filth living in certain different houses that are white in America. Certain houses, highest house in the land, built by the enslaved, that happen to be white in DC. I ain't saying no names. We also got motherfuckers in custody, you know what I'm saying, drinking Ciroc bottles and shit, violating and hurting and harming children. So I made the mistake of reading snippets of the Epstein files that's out. You know, I'm glad he's dead. Hope he rests in piss. And I stumbled across a video of some of the victims who were victims of his. So you guys already know how I feel about kids. You guys already know that I'm a diehard child protector to my core. You already know that every child on this earth belongs to me. I'm a village mentality type of person. And I believe that it's every member of the village's responsibility to care for, protect, love, and provide for all the kids. Kids 0 to 25. I don't think a kid is over at 18. I think until your brain is fully developed and you're actually have your adult brain, which is around 26 years old, 25, 26, that's when you're not a kid. And even then you still my baby, but I digress. So when I read that, it made me feel some kind of way. I felt this bubble deep inside me. Now, normally when I feel this, I go to work, and now it's time to get the motherfucking work, okay? Last time I felt this bubble, I had to do a little spell work on a certain orange motherfucker that was living in a certain house that's white in DC. I don't know, I may or may not have did some pins, did a pop it and put some pins in his hands and feet. I digress, but we're not here to discuss this. We're talking about another part of a specific person's body. So this video is to teach you guys how to deal with pedophiles, how to deal with sexual deviants, how to deal with rapists who are men who tend to use certain parts of their anatomy to harm other people. Whether it be adults or children, elder, it don't even matter. This part of the body was given to us by nature for pleasure and procreation. Consensual. It was not given to use as a weapon to destroy people's lives. So since motherfuckers want to destroy lives, I just felt the bubble and the clearance from spirit to handle that. So I'm teaching y'all. I'm not per se doing a spell. I'm actually teaching you how you would do one if you come across such said filthy person, like an orange bitch that's living in a house that's white in DC. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to get you a regular, ordinary, run-of-the-mill penis candle. It don't have to be an expensive one. You guys already know every single goddamn thing that I teach. If you are new and just now learning your Hoodoo Auntie, everything is cost-effective. And it costs next to nothing. Half the shit you probably already have in your house that I'm about to use. But if you don't, you can definitely get it for the low of the low of the low on my website. But we here to do some things. We here to get some things rocking. So the first ingredient you're going to need is anger. You're going to need irritation. You're going to need anger. You're going to need pissed offology. That's what you're going to need. And I got that shit. I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying my best to keep my composure, but I got that shit. All right. Yeah, I'm pissed off. When I saw 2 or 3 victims' accounts of what happened to them. And it made me mad. So then when I look at the news and see motherfuckers is docking and dodging and lollygagging and how the old folks say pussyfooting around with exposing everybody involved. And then you got this certain orange bitch that's in the house that's white, who's also a convicted you-know-whatter. Yeah, it's time to handle you. It's time to handle. I'm not finna teach y'all how to handle the ones that are around you. Pastors, priests, teachers, anybody who is a male who violates. All right, so this is what we do. You get you one of these type of candles. I don't know if I can even say the word, but when you use this to fuck with people, I'm gonna teach you how to handle yours. Get you one of these. Make sure you're angry. Make sure you're pissed off. Make sure you wish that you could have been in the room so you could have just beat the shit out of the person who did such debauchery. Make sure you got that energy. You can't be happy. You can't be lollygagging. You can't have that type of energy. You got to be mad than a bitch like I am right now. Okay? Then you get you some good old fashioned cursing oil. Don't have any? Your girl website got you for the low. Okay? Just had a dollar sale on this, and I'll have another one in the next whenever. But for right now, you coat this with all over for cursing oil, because this is the type of body part that you're going to disable. Just get it. Flip it on the other side. Make sure every part of this hoe is covered. So you want to use this to hurt people, bitch, don't you? Then cuss it out. You got to cuss. That's why I said kick your children out the room. They don't need to be here for this. Then you get you some skull cap. Skull cap is a good commanding oil if you want to command a man. And this part is male. I don't care what other parts say. If you got one of these, your ass is a man. But I digress on that shit too. If you want to use this to hurt people, fucking bitch, fuck you. Yeah, I'm going to make sure this shit never work again, ho. Yeah. Get you just a pinch. It don't take much, y'all. Just a pinch. Next thing you going to do is some Jezebel root. Now, normally Jezebel root is used to command sway a man to do your whim, to go your way, to sway him your direction in regards to like how I would use Jezebel root for court cases. If you have a male judge, a male attorney, a job interview, I would never, ever, ever use a Jezebel root to command a man to want to be with you. I don't believe in love work. Y'all already know how I feel about that shit. Love should be organic. Love should be free. You should never have to manipulate or sway a person to want to be with you, because A, spells wear off, and B, that shit is just fucking spiritual rape. Don't do that shit. But this ain't that. This is you want to hurt kids, so I'm finna show you. So I'm using my woman feminine energy to command this motherfucker never to work again, or to get a disease so it fall off, whatever works. Get you just a pinch of Jezebel root. And last but not least, to really heat this hoe up, to really, 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 I don't want to use my hands for this. I'm going to use a spoon. To really heat this hoe up, I'm going to use some gopher dust. Use that shit. Be careful using this. Don't rub your eyes or touch your coochie with it. Burn the shit out you. It's hot and it's potent. And it's charged the fuck up. This shit is no joke. It'll literally make you sneeze, and it's very, 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 very no jokery. You feel me? Sprinkle some of that shit on there. Get it deep. Now, once you have it, and I highly recommend using a piece of paper, whether it be a brown paper bag, a piece of foil, anything, to make sure that this shit don't get all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Make for easy cleanup. You know what I'm saying? Then you take this shit and you look at it and you cuss this motherfucker out, you stupid motherfucker. That's not what you're supposed to do to kids, you dumb bitch. Fuck you. And you cuss it out for as long as you need to cuss it out. You can say the person's name. You can carve their name into it as well. I didn't do that for this, but y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about if you don't watch the news. And once you get it real good, you spend as much time as you want cussing this bitch, okay? Because they call it cuss words, but it's curse words. If you know, you know. Curse. And then last but not least, bitch, you spit on that hoe to activate it. Now, wind this up. And get you something heavy. See, I like to use a meat tenderizer, because you about to tenderize the fuck out of this meat. You could use anything though. You could use like a mug, like a coffee mug, like I have one right here with cats on it, and bash this bitch down. You can use anything heavy, but this motherfucker is what I would use if this was real. See, if they had the laws right, this is what I'd be using. Bash this motherfucker up. You fucking bitch. Stupid ass motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. And that's how you tenderize meat. The people like to use stuff to violate. Now, how would you dispose of this? You can A, bury it in the cemetery, in a coffin box. Not saying it's what I'm going to do, but you can put it in one of these bitches, seal it up, and bury it in the cemetery. Or you can just bury it like this. Or you can just throw it away in a dumpster. Don't look back. And that's how you work that. So that orange bitches in the White House, dick don't work no more to hurt other people with it. And it don't necessarily have to be an orange person in the White House. It can be anybody who hurts other people. Anybody who uses that part of their body to harm others. Excuse my nails, y'all. It's nail day and I gotta peel these off so I can go get my new set, but I digress. If you judge me on some nails, you can kiss my ass too. This ain't about that. This is about protecting kids. I am the African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. I teach hoodoo. I teach foundational hoodoo. I teach people how to tap into their ancestors and their spirit team for free or next to nothing if you're a Patreon subscriber. I think it's like $6 a month if for you to get spell tutorial. And there's a whole encyclopedia on spells and lessons and shit like that. But if you were in the market to purchase low-cost hoodoo supplies, hit up my website, next to nothing. Anybody, and if you don't buy from me, that's fine, but I want you to hear this message before I go. Anybody on this app in this lane who tell you you got to spend a fuck ton of money to get your supplies is full of shit. They're lying and they're scammers. And they're trying to get it how they live because they don't possess the money or the power of the ancestors or the spirit team don't fuck with them enough to give them like abundance. So they're trying to get it out your pocket. Anybody who charge you a fuck ton of money for readings and work, full of shit. Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. Again, same thing. They're trying to get it how they live. I have plenty of tutorials on my YouTube channel that teaches you how to spot the 3 types of practitioners. Watch the video and learn. And if you're in the market to purchase, hit up my website. This is what needs to happen to motherfuckers who hurt kids. And even after you do it, you might want to bash this bitch again. You know? You just might want to. Maybe you're just sitting up minding your business, talking to your YouTube people or your social media people, and you just want to hit it. Because hoes got you fucked up. Because they want to hurt kids. Nobody minds, I promise. And if you do have a problem, you're the problem. If you do have an issue with this spell I'm doing, you are the problem. Because I swear if it was legal, if the ancestors created the world again and gave me the power to inflict punishment, I will talk to you guys soon. I am the African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. Ashe.